Call halal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem Rakah Chodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to our King doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right, I want to do a spiritual, TV show review. All right, going into this TV show named Fallout, and the Apostle of Horror, had did a video, going into the TV series, and I had just watched the majority of the episodes, so I wanted to do a analysis, on the show, and tie it into the scriptures, you know, and what's to come to Babylon, and the mind state, you know, of the people, before those missile drops, man, before those missiles drop, because of course, the way that Esau has it, after the fallout, and after the ICBMs, um, humans, coming out of their bunkers and exploring the earth and all that shit, and having radiation poisoning and creatures, being created, through the uranium and through the nukes, and through the radiation, you know, that's not according to the scriptures, you know. It ain't gonna be no, humanity or no humans, you know, inheriting, Babylon, man, after those nukes hit, you know. The scriptures say that there's gonna be, desert like creatures, okay? And hey, that is shown, in the TV series, man. You know, you got some of those, newly created beasts, being shown, okay, and you got those desert like creatures, existing, okay, and they it go into the famine, people not which will be, pre, nuclear war, before, those missiles hit Babylon, that's what the people are gonna be facing, conflict with one another. Not the biggest point between people is trust. Ain't no trust amongst people. No matter how they look, no matter how they talk, nobody can be trusted. Okay, and these are the times that we are coming into. The time of Jacob's trouble. You know, and before those ICBMs fall. All this stuff is going to be taking place in the earth. People killing each other, women being sold, traded, and bartered, because this main character, this Edomite woman, at one point she was being sold, by that dude, you know, by the ghoul, okay, and the little robot, was saying how he was gonna clean her up and all this shit, and she was like, "Oh man, I thought I was gonna be, some sex slave," And he was like, "Oh no, that's inhumane. I'm just gonna harvest your organs." you know, which in them times, man, and you see, you got 33. We ain't got to say nothing much about that, okay? But that's what's gonna be happening. All right, in those times, man. You had in Greece, when Greece was going through its financial woes, which it still is. You had women in Greece, selling a box for a turkey sandwich, man. Okay, so in the times that we're coming in, man, these women are gonna be bartering and trading, whatever they can, which is their box, okay, or it's just gonna be, straight up snatched and taken. Ain't gonna be no more my body, my choice, all that bullshit, man. Okay, women are gonna go into the feminine state of being a woman. Okay, and men are gonna go into a hyper, masculine, survivalist state. Okay, and there's gonna be judgment on all sides. Okay, what they say, only the strong will survive. Only the spiritual will survive. Only the elect will survive. Only those that have the hedge of protection. From the Most High Power are gonna be those ones that survive. Okay, all right. No matter how big a gun you got, you know, or a suit like you seeing in this picture. They had the knights. They had those suits. You know, if you ain't got a hedge of protection from the Most High Power, man, you gonna get got. All right, in those times, man. All right, you ain't gonna be able to eat. All right, you ain't gonna have no rations. Okay, you ain't gonna have no water. All right. In the scriptures, the Most High said, we don't have to care for want for bread, for meat. The Most High gonna have it in a way that is gonna be delivered unto us, man. Whether a bird come and drop it down, all right, okay, if the Most High just manifested through the angels, helping us, man. That's what we have to have faith in, okay, not faith in training, all right, getting your bug out bag, you know, getting you a bunker, okay. We have to be spiritually, storing up, all right, to get that pardon, you know, to get that hedge of protection, okay. And the movie was went into different aspects, went into like the group that caused the whole fallout, was like similar to like a Black Rock type of group, you know, which Black Rock ain't nothing but a offshoot, all right, or to take away um, the blame of like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, man. That's all that Black Rock is, That's why they had their hands and their tentacles, all right, and everything and every real estate and media entertainment, oil and gas, they got their tentacles and everything, man, like Hydra, you know. And then Esau puts that shit right in front of your face, man. Amalek, put that shit right in front of your face, you know, like in Captain America when they go into Hydra and all the expendables that they have, all the leaders that they set up, and what do? They give them, if they get outed or if they get found out, they get them motherfuckers a suicide pill, and they they hide the secrets with them. And that's the same way that these elites, operate, man. On the left hand side of the Most High, and He set them up to be in that manner. He's the one that's gonna make these nations, drop these nukes. You know, but the elite know about that, man. The elite know the prophecies, man. But that's why they plan to get in a bunker. That's why they plan to try to escape, this judgment. All right, but it ain't gonna happen. The Most High gonna send them angels and the elect men, to dig you elite up out of them bunkers, man. Scripture going to Esau trying to dig into hell. You know, all right, them angels gonna rip you up out of there, okay, and you still gonna face your judgment. You still gonna face slavery, okay. You gonna go into those chains, all right, those chains of bondage. All right, ain't nothing you could do to save you up out of that. Okay. This is Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up." So this is what's coming. to Babylon, man. And this is in the New Testament, man. Okay, we're not making this up, you know. And if this ain't talking about a mushroom cloud, if this ain't talking about the damage, of a ICBM, okay, tell me what it's talking about, vocab. Any of you other Christians, all right, or you guys that are in the Harlot House, what else is this describing besides a ICBM missile, coming and obliterating this place, okay? And it was clearly depicted, in multiple movies at this point, Terminator, um, this Fallout show, okay, and multiple other movies and TV shows, man, okay, showing the power, and the total mass destruction of those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, in Fallout, you had multiple missiles, that touched down. You thought that one missile was bad, and it sent out that shockwave, and then when you seen dude riding on that horse, you seen multiple missiles going off. You know, so there gonna be no hope. All right, in them times for you people, in Babylon. All right, ain't gonna be no bunker that's gonna save you. Okay, from that. Okay, ain't gonna be no inhabitants. All right, in Babylon, man. Okay, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, so the elements are gonna melt with fervent heat, man. Everything's gonna be, burnt up. Okay, and they showed you that in the movie, man. Everything was made, desert, made into a pitch. Okay, everything was fucking dried up. Okay, wasn't no water. It wasn't no food. You know, and then even they had some unrealistic shit. They had a lot of buildings still standing up. They had a lot of even wood houses standing up. Ain't none of that shit gonna be here, man. That shit gonna be petrified. You know, made to dust. Because scriptures say the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. Okay, like you seen in Hawaii, all right, when Esau executed that experiment, shit was fucking melted, man. So imagine when they use these ICBMs, man. Okay, when these warheads, start hitting over here, man, it's gonna be pure, all right, devastation that you've never seen before, in the planet Earth. Or it's gonna be more dramatic even than these movies that you've seen. Okay, because these movies, they invest millions of dollars, and all these special effects and shit. Well, they put billions of dollars into these nuclear missiles. All right, and these nuclear missiles are gonna be operating, under the Most High's finger, to where they ain't gonna be hit by no anti-air defenses. They're gonna fly right through that shit because the Most High Power gonna put his spirit into the missiles, man. Okay, so that they don't fail, so that there is a maximum destruction. It says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Okay, so the earth and the works, are gonna be burnt up. So all these people that's laboring, to continue in this place, all the people that are so invested in Babylon, so invested in their career, all right, and in their family, okay, and furthering themselves in this place, all right, they're gonna lose it all in that instant, man. You people that went and took the Caragua, you took the MOTB to be profitable in this world, okay, or to avoid death, all right. In a moment, man, you're gonna be petrified. You know, you did all that for nothing. thinking that you gonna get ahead, okay? Thinking that, man, this gonna buy me some time, you know? Bullshit, it's gonna be ultimately your demise, okay? It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And that's what the men of the Lord, all right, recognize and repented, and change their ways and change their entire mindset and lifestyle, man. Okay, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, seeing that Babylon is going to be destroyed and made pitch, all right, seeing that all these things are going to be put to an end, what manner of persons are ye to be? Okay, and all holy conversation and godliness, So what is your mindset supposed to be? Knowing that this place is going to be utterly obliterated, man. Should you have a damn party, a children's party and shit? Because they showed that in the show, you know, when that Ghoul character was in his human form, he was hosting a party and you had this delusional ass bitch, which that's what women do. They want to stay in their delusions. They don't want to see the truth. You had on all the different radio stations, they giving warnings, all right, talking about this nation is feuding with this nation, you know, going into them being ready to drop the nukes, going and even, when you turn it on the TV, they talking about it. He had this dumbass bitch, turning everything off. No, 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 we're not gonna deal with that. You know, thinking that they can shoo away the judgment of the Most High Power. Man, these people are fucking foolish. You know, no, we don't need to see that. We're not gonna ruin our day. You know, and they had this there was in one on the news ad. The dude was doing the weather. You know, he was like, why am I even doing this shit? This shit is pointless. We don't even know if we're gonna live tomorrow. You know, why they in the glass house, literally. On a mountain, which that had to be like California. On a fucking mountain, on a hill. Eating fucking cake. And then man, them dudes weren't even watching. And that was spiritual. Them guys weren't even none of the people in the party. None of the children was watching. Only people that was watching was, that ghoul, and his daughter, which she saw it first. She seen the missile go off and then he saw it, you know, which, that's we gonna be in the spirit, constantly watching. We're not gonna be turning off the warning signs, turning off the news, because that's what even people in this world will tell you, man. Oh man, I don't get into all that. You know what I'm saying? Young blood, I don't get into that news and all that stuff, man. That's negative, man. You know what I'm saying? That's negative. I don't want to ruin my mood with that. If it happened, it happened. A dumb, stupid Louis, goofy nigga, man. The same nigga that'll go and take the juicy juice. Okay, nigga ready to fall down and die. That's gonna be them niggas that's lining up to get that Caragua, man. Okay, for sure. In verse 12, looking for and hasting until the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, so scripture say, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, man. That's what we looking for. That's what we looking forward to. Okay, regardless of what the hell we got going on here, whatever situation we are in, we always looking forward. All right, to this day, like Wilder say, to this day, man. We looking for the destruction, even if it is destruction, that's written, even if it is um, famines. Okay, we looking forward to that. All right, gonna be some damn grapings. All right, gonna be a lot of robbery out here. All right, murder. okay? Because the Most High gonna turn it up, okay? And judgment is gonna be out here. Oh, and one thing that they had right, on the fallout was cannibalism, man. Cannibalism is gonna make a big comeback, okay? You already got people doing it now with all the damn psychotropic drugs and shit that they taking, being made, literal zombies, man. That's gonna be happening at an all-time high. Because we know that these Americans, there's one thing they love is their food, okay, and they're not gonna go without it, okay. They'll do anything to fucking eat, drink, and do drugs, man. They're slaves to the flesh, okay. So, hey, man, when push come to shove and ain't no more chicken wings left in the grocery aisle, okay, they're gonna be looking at these little kids like they chicken wings, okay. They're gonna be looking at these pit bulls like they chicken wings, okay. Ain't gonna be no pigeons. The pigeons gonna be the first thing gone. You know, it say, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. You know, and that's a scary thing. But I ain't never heard that in a Christian church when I used to be in the Harlem House. You know, I don't ever hear TD Fakes talk about that or Joe Osteen. You know, they only want to teach that bullshit. Prosperity doctrine, man, to keep you guys high on optimism. When it say, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's some serious shit, man. But you people, you're gonna watch these TV shows and think nothing of it. Oh, that'll never happen. It's mutually assured destruction. They'll never hit the button. You know, but the Most High gonna do that rush hour, all right, and make them push the fucking button, as the Moabite girl said. Push the fucking button. You know, Most High gonna have Eve push the fucking button, even if you don't want to fucking push the damn button. You know, you're gonna have to push the button for the Most High's purpose, man. It says, nevertheless, we according to His promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Okay, hey, and as you had like in the show, spoiler alert, the Black Rock group, similar to, they had in their minds they was gonna build heaven and earth, in those bunkers, and be able to come back, through the generations with their little cryo chambers, So they was trying to build a heaven, while on earth, with those bunkers and shit, you know. But the elect, they're gonna be part of that creation of the new heavens and the new earth, okay? That new rulership, okay? All right, where the elect is gonna be on thrones, under Yahushua, under King David, you know, and they're gonna be in rulership, all right, and it's gonna be a new earth, all right, not a radioactive earth, okay, not a depleted earth, all right, not a GMO earth, okay, it's gonna be a new earth. It's gonna be restored back to Eden, all right, and guess what? It's gonna be you heathen, all right, you Edomites, okay, are gonna be the maintenance of the planet Earth, okay. All right, that's gonna be your duty, all right, and to be our servants, okay. You ain't gonna be able to do the wicked ass practices, that you were doing at first to pollute the earth, okay. Your use of fucking corrosive chemicals, all right. Your bad practices with oil and gas, okay. You tainting the water, all right. Putting goddamn cancerous shit in all the water, all the use of your fucking plastics, all of that shit is gonna be taken up out of the earth, okay. I say, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of Him in peace, without spot and blameless. Okay, so we have to be diligent. You know, and Apostle Hall just did a lesson on being diligent. Okay, so you have to be diligent. that ye may be found of him in peace. Okay, so you have to do the work. Okay, you have to do the lessons. You have to give out warnings. Okay, it says having or showing care and consent, consent, consciousness in one's work or duty. Okay, so you have to do your duty as a man of the Lord. All right, to give the warning. All right, to prophesy. All right, the coming of the Most High Power, sending His Son Yahushua. All right, and the coming destruction. Okay, and you have to edify and build up the elect. Okay, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent. They be found of Him in peace. Because we won't be found of Yahushua in peace. Okay, without spot and blameless. All right. We don't want Yahushua to come mad at us, okay, or angry at us, because we're going to get the same judgment as these damn two-thirds, man, and you don't want that, okay? You don't want to eat a ICBM, okay? You don't want to get caught getting hit uh, by the laser beams of a chariot, okay? You want to be, on a chariot, man, all right? It says an account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul, also according to the wisdom given unto him, hath written unto you, And the scriptures say these things aforetime was written for our learning. Okay, so we need to adopt them, okay, and learn, all right, from Yahushua and from the disciples, how to be long suffering, okay, how to be diligent, all right, and how to take ourselves and remove ourselves, from the lust of this world, you know. But that's all I had. I pray this lesson was edifying, and shalom.